Welcome to another installment of The Talking Head. This is Gary Lamb bringing relevant content on life, freedom, and the pursuit of happiness. And I just finished watching a live from Hook Conservative. Shout out to Hook Conservative. I'm gonna put a link to his channel right here for your convenience. Go ahead and check him out. I'm gonna try to have him on for another live talking about being limit, what's going on over there. Um, there's a lot of stuff that's coming out when it comes down to that organization, but I really wanted to discuss Joe Rogan and how the left is doing their best to cancel him based off of saying the N-word multiple times. I don't know about you, and I can't speak for every black person on the planet, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I am really getting sick and tired of the left trying to use our skin color and that word to cancel their enemies. I'm really getting tired of it. They sit here and back Joe Biden for saying what he says, right? Which is racial as hell. And he meant every ounce that came out of his mouth. He meant it. He meant every single word that came out of his mouth. But Joe needs to go. Oh, he said the N word. Oh my God, he's a racist. He's this. That. Did you ask black people if we had a problem with him saying that word? First of all, Joe is funny as hell. And the one thing you can't do is turn a black person off to a person that thinks he's funny. If I think you funny, you can say the word. And I think he's funny. He's very funny. He wouldn't be where he's at if he wasn't so damn funny. So you need to leave him alone on that stuff. Secondly, Spotify trying to cancel him. Shout out to Hook Conservative because I wouldn't know about this if it wasn't for him. Again, link in the description or notation if I put it up here. Let me tell you something. You know, you gotta be some hot shit if you get a missile of $100 million shot your way. Bruh. Rumble said, if you don't want them, we'll take them. And those subscribers he has. Oh, can you imagine if Joe came to Rumble? I'll skip. Listen, I'm already on Rumble. Don't worry, I'm already there. It's not that I'm not there. But boy, what I tell you, that will be such a huge benefit to Rumble. If they can get Joe up there, that'd be a monstrous benefit to them if they can get him over there. So Spotify, I bet you they shaking any boots at this particular point. They ain't about to sit here and get rid of Joe. They'd be a fool to do that now. 100 million. And you know what? I'm gonna be honest. If I was Joe Rogan, I'll go anyway. Why the hell not? You know what I'm saying? If you guys are that shaky, and willing to, challenge my contract with you simply because some people don't like what I say, some people, it's a minority. The vast majority likes what he says, and they will follow him wherever he goes. So you don't want to get rid of an audience like that. You don't want to piss off that type of audience. You don't. And the third thing, and this is the one part that I really want to get stressed to you guys, and I'm gonna let you go after this. If I say something that offends majority of my audience, they will let me know. I've built a relationship with my audience. Over the last 2 years, I've built a relationship. They will sit here and say, yo, Gary, you're off on that. Gary, I don't agree with you on that. Gary, I think you should retract that. Gary, I think you should apologize. I think you're dead off. You know what I'm saying? They will say, Gary, hold up. You're treading thin waters here. You don't want to do that. Or thin ice or whatever. You don't want to do that. And I will appreciate that. A lot of times they don't even have to say anything. They'll show me in the data. If I'm watching a TV show or a movie that makes me feel like, you know what, I don't like what I'm hearing, I don't like what I'm seeing, I will stop watching that video or stop watching that person, unsubscribe, I'll stop whatever and walk away. I'm not trying to cancel them. Because, hey, maybe what they're saying is for other people. So I'm not about to sit here and cancel them and take my personal viewpoints and throw it on you. I'm not going to do that. That's silly. I won't do that. But if enough people are doing that, you'll see it affect your numbers. And when your numbers get affected, you have to dig in and say, why are my numbers getting affected? Why is it that all of a sudden I got a dip right here? That's one thing about algorithms that I do appreciate with YouTube, which is flat out bar none the best I've seen. You know, there's a lot of problems with YouTube. I agree, but YouTube shows me how to give my audience what they want, and more importantly, what they need. This is what it does. All right. So if I see a dip somewhere in my video, I can go back to that point in time where it dipped and see why it dipped. Now, if it dipped because I was showing the advertising, that makes perfect sense. They don't want to see the advertisement, so they skip it. So now, have you noticed I don't put advertising in the middle of my video anymore? I put it at the end now because you don't want to see it. Okay, cool. I'll put it at the end, and I'll trust that those who are committed will support me in my channel. I'll just trust that. But if I say something that's completely inappropriate and out of line, you'll see a huge dip, and I'm like, okay, what did I say? Oh, that's what I said. All right. Do I still agree with what I said? Let me look into it. Let me think about it. Let me see if what I said was inappropriate. Let me see if what I said was off base. Let me see if it was if the stats are wrong, whatever. Let me see. And if I do all that data and I do everything that I'm supposed to do, that I can do on my side, I'll come to you guys in the community tab and say, listen, I said this in this video. Can you guys explain to me, why didn't you like that? What did I say that was wrong? It might be a cultural issue. It could be anything. But the communication with my audience is what Joe has. He communicates with his audience. I communicate with my audience. That's how it works. They see me, I see them. They leave a comment, I respond. That's how it works. So my audience can say, hey, Gary, this is why. And they feel comfortable to say, this is what happened. This is what I think is happening. This is what I think, blah, 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 blah. Some people may not even have a problem with it. Some people are like, yeah, I don't even know why it was that. Maybe it's just, some fluke, whatever. Or they'll say, well, I felt offended because of this, that, or third. And we can talk about it. We can open up communication, dialogue. That's one thing about YouTube that I love. So what I'm trying to say is this. If Joe says something and the community he said it to responds negatively, oh, he'll see it. We don't need you policing for us. We don't need you to do that. I'm a big boy. I could tell Joe what I feel. I could tell Joe what I feel. I don't need your support for that. So who are you to cancel him because of what you think I think? If he made it funny, let him ride. That's what I have to say about that. This is Gary Lamb signing off. Oh, before I go, just want to say thank you guys for all the donations that came through. Man, last time I checked, we're at $927, bro. $927. Not even 24 hours that I dropped that daggone video, I'm at $927. We still got a bit to go. We still got like 400 to go. But you know what? Y'all buying the shirts. I appreciate it. I'm gonna put a link in the description for the cartel. You can get the Pure Brilla t-shirts. I'm going to be doing a signing on these shirts as well. But yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. Yo, I appreciate every single one of you for doing what you're doing. I'm coming back with some more. I got Jordan Peterson. He did an interview, and my wife and I, we recorded it like 2 days ago, but I haven't had time to with everything's going on and trying to get set up for Saturday. It's been a rough ride for me, but I'm going to go ahead and edit that today. I'm gonna try to have that out to you Thursday. And yo, man, he has a lot to say when it comes down to the truckers. And my wife said some hot shit, man. She been saying some, yo, I gotta get her on more, man. I'm trying to get her. You know what? Tell her y'all want to see more of her. Tell her in the comment section, yo, Latoya, we need you to have your own segment on the channel. Cause she got a lot of wisdom, especially for you ladies. Ooh, she got a lot of stuff to say. But that's it. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. Thank you for donating. I really appreciate it. If you want to donate, there will be a link in the description for your convenience. This is Gary Lamb signing off. You guys have a good one.